On May 30th, 2025, during a routine White House press briefing, Donald Trump was asked about a topic that surprised many, the possibility of pardoning Sean Diddy Combs. With Diddy facing serious federal charges, including human trafficking and racketeering, the question immediately sparked interest. Trump responded by saying, "Nobody's asked, but I know people are thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking." He clarified that he hadn't been closely following the case, but acknowledged it was receiving heavy media coverage. The moment stood out not just for the topic, but for the tone. Trump didn't deny the possibility outright, nor did he seem caught off guard. It was a measured answer, hinting that while no official request had been made, the door wasn't closed.
But back when you hosted The Apprentice, you mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then.
This was the first time Trump publicly addressed the swirling rumors about a potential Diddy pardon. It immediately raised questions. Was this a test balloon, a casual remark, or the beginning of something more serious?
He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot.
Donald Trump and Sean Diddy weren't always on opposite ends of public discourse. In the 1990s and early 2000s, they were often seen at the same events, sharing a private box at the 1997 U.S. Open alongside Melania Trump and Kim Porter, attending parties and appearing in the same social circles. Trump acknowledged that connection during the May 30th press conference, saying, "He used to really like me a lot." But he added that the relationship shifted when he entered politics. "I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up," from that I read. He made it clear they haven't spoken in years.
I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot.
While Trump didn't cite any specific fallout, he referenced nasty statements he'd read, implying a quiet but noticeable end to their rapport. Their political divergence appears to have quietly dissolved whatever personal ties once existed. Diddy, an outspoken critic of systemic injustice, had distanced himself from Trump publicly in recent years. Meanwhile, Trump downplayed any personal grudge, stating his decisions wouldn't be influenced by who liked or disliked him.
He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. You know, it's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right.
While Trump maintains that no formal request has been made for a pardon, former Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight believes the possibility remains open. Speaking to News Nation's Chris Cuomo earlier this month, Knight expressed confidence in Diddy's chances, saying, "Puffy's gonna be all right and have a fair shot at it." Currently serving a 28-year sentence for voluntary ending man's life, Knight suggested that Diddy might benefit from behind-the-scenes influence. He implied that someone could sway jurors or that Combs may have undisclosed support. He's not a dummy. He has some favors with the government. He'll get a little leeway. Knight also speculated that Trump might intervene if the rapper is convicted. If he gets convicted, Trump's going to pardon him, he said, suggesting that political connections and legal strategy could align in Diddy's favor. Final thoughts and Trump's broader pardon strategy. Donald Trump's willingness to entertain a potential pardon for Diddy reflects a broader pattern in his second term, using presidential clemency as both a political tool and a statement against what he claims is a broken justice system. Since returning to office in January, Trump has issued a wave of pardons, including reality TV stars, controversial business figures, and even political allies. Despite the attention surrounding Diddy's legal situation, Trump emphasized that personal relationships and past affiliations won't influence his decisions. "If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me," he said. As Diddy's trial continues and speculation builds, the rapper's future, whether in the courtroom or the White House's clemency files, remains uncertain. What's clear is that Trump's influence over high-profile legal outcomes is stronger than ever, and Diddy's case is now part of that unpredictable equation.